Super Media Runners!
Welcome to Super Media Runners. We run the media to you. I'm Jarek.
I'm John.
I'm Junior.
And let's run the media right now. So let's start with this is going to be the first time we're doing our top 5 news. So we're going to start with our anime news for today. If you guys are familiar with the Kinnikuman series. Anybody?
Ultimate Muscle.
Well, it started with Kinnikuman and then Ultimate Muscle, so you are correct, John. So the official Twitter account for the new television Kinnikuman anime series officially announced key information on its production today. So we got the full title, staff, studio. I got the first shot. I think the poster of it looks really nice. So this is the original Kinnikuman, not Ultimate Muscle. Obviously, Ultimate Muscle was the sequel. But I think we're more familiar with Ultimate Muscle because
What's the sequel?
4 kids.
Yeah, 4 kids. 4 kids and Foxbox. I think it started at Foxbox.
Wait, so this is like the...
This is the one that came before it. So yeah, if you think about
the
it,
origin?
Ultimate Muscle. Yeah, Ultimate Muscle was basically the Boruto of our generation, and we didn't even realize it because we never got Kinnikuman in the States. It was never
like episode 4, 5, and 6.
Exactly. It's crazy. But
This
I
is
know that's
episode
the
1.
only reason why I know Ultimate Muscle. It's just that any kind of of the brand because of Ultimate Muscle. That was one of my favorite things to watch on Foxbox, and I just like the moves. Apparently, it's not called a butt buster; it's called the Kinnikuman Buster or whatever
Butt Buster.
I liked Butt Buster better.
Dude, that show is the one that we saw on 4 Kids and stuff. That is pretty entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, people like to knock the dubs for that, but they were really it worked because it was a comedy already, so it's kind of funny.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. But it's crazy because
Go ahead.
no, this Kinnikuman was basically this came out as the tournament arc kind of show before
Yeah,
Dragon
that's what I was gonna
Ball,
say.
before One Piece, before anything, before anyone did this tournament shit. This was the grandfather of all that. And if you've ever seen interviews of Oda and Toriyama, they credit a lot of their work and interest, to do manga and anime, from Kinnikuman. So it's great to see this is finally getting the justice it needs. It's funny too because the whole all the episodes for Ultimate Muscle that just came out on Blu-ray 4 months ago. So this is all kind of leading. This is all kind of leading up
They're
to
still making Blu-rays.
Jesus.
All right,
That's
on
crazy.
to the next news. This time we're going for video game news. Epic Games is laying off about 830 employees, divesting Bandcamp. So according to Reuters, Fortnite maker Epic Games is laying off about 830 employees. Or yeah, I mean that's what they're mostly known for at this point. I mean, what is the last Epic Games that you
They're
played?
firing Fortnite employees?
Well, no, they're calling them the Fortnite makers. Epic Games is laying off about 830 employees, or 16% of its staff, and divesting online music platform Bandcamp, the company said on Thursday. The video game company will also spin off most of Super Awesome, which Epic Games acquired in 2020. Super Awesome is a platform for developers to include kid safety tools in their products. It's just the state of this. I'm not surprised because it's just Fortnite. When's the last time you've heard anything about it? I stopped getting ads from them months ago. So I
Since
don't know
the Travis Scott concert.
Or the Holocaust Museum?
What the fuck? They made a Holocaust museum? Are you serious?
Yeah, I swear to God, they have a Holocaust Museum in game.
Christ.
I'm gonna put that. We're gonna put that up there. I don't know if we're allowed to put it up there, but we're gonna put it up there if we can find
Put
it.
it up.
Just to
Uncensored.
confirm.
Jesus Christ.
No, we're gonna blur it just to be safe. But I mean, this is where honestly, big companies they think that they can't fail. They eventually fail because it's
Wait, is there a reason? Is there a reason?
Let's see.
Let's see.
The video game industry is struggling with a slowdown in spending as inflation-weary gamers become more selective in picking popular titles.
830 employees? That's fucking crazy.
I mean,
Yeah.
60%, I mean, it doesn't sound that much. My opinion.
16%? 830? Are you kidding me?
I'm sure, Jenner. I'm sure you would notice that if you worked at a company like that because that's a lot of fucking employees.
Well, good thing I don't work for Epic Games.
That's nuts.
I would
Oh,
never
I
work
mean-
for Epic Games.
I think in general, working in the game industry now is probably the worst thing to do. I mean, I remember when all of us were growing up, we liked video games like a lot, and we were always like, I'm going to be a game designer. I'm going to be a game designer. I'm going to be a game designer. And then we just
Never said
decided
that.
we're not going to do that. It's too fucking complicated. And yes, you did.
I never said that.
You were a child when you said this thing, when these things.
I never said that. I never said that.
John definitely
That's
did.
crazy, dude. What
You
is that?
follow this shit.
What
No,
I do?
you definitely wanted to be a video game designer when you were growing up too.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Then I
I think-
realized.
I think high
That's
school, when there was like, because I realized how a lot of math went into coding, I said, nah, that's too much.
No, same.
Yeah. It's just like
I was like,
coding
nah.
it's too fucking hard. I like basic coding for me. I didn't know what the fuck was. Yeah. I cheated a lot
God bless,
in
but
my coding
I can't
class.
do that shit.
It's another fucking language.
Yeah. What I
Literally.
did is I had two people in my class that just like, they gave everybody the code to pass. So I'd copy and paste the code and then I'd have it like my own. And then that's it. I didn't have to worry about it. But
It's like that.
that's when I knew I could not be a game developer. I did not have the
Ooh.
force for that. But yeah, Epic Games is laying off people, and I'm sure a lot of gaming companies are laying people off. You know, because again, you guys know how AAA games work. You know, it's what DLC, all this stuff. You know, battle passes, gotcha
Season
game
passes?
mechanics. You know,
Loot
stuff
box.
like that is just really poisoning the well for gaming. And honestly, I think
Pay to win.
Skins.
pay to win. You know, I just think there's
Spin to
just so
win.
many more choices nowadays. You'd think that we would get past this stuff, but I mean, wow, how the mighty have fallen. And I mean, EA is doing the same thing every time they have one of those. Yeah, every time they have like the corpse of their like these companies that they absorb. 'Cause this is what happens. It doesn't matter what happens to Epic Games. Someone's just gonna like one big company's just gonna absorb them, and then it doesn't matter. Like who owns Epic Games right now? Let's see. Epic Games.
Bill Gates. I don't know.
Blackwater.
Good guesses.
The Rothschilds.
Let's see if any of you are right.
BlackRock. That's what I meant to say.
The Rothschilds.
Oh wow!
The Clintons.
Surprisingly, Epic Games is still an independent company.
That's
Holy
bullshit.
shit! Yeah.
I'll wait till Disney gets
I
his
mean, they're
hands on.
huge.
All right.
And then sell it.
So let's get on to the next topic, which will be on, I guess, animation. I guess I'll call this animation or cartoon. I should probably just call this cartoon news. I don't
How about
fucking know.
television?
Oh yeah, television. Sorry, you're right. I read the script and I said, "Oh yeah, this is television news." Okay, so Rick and Morty's voice change. The new trailer
Horrible.
for Rick and Morty
Horrible,
season 7. I haven't even Rick and Morty season 7 trailer released, and we finally got a look at the new voices for Rick and Morty. It is two separate people rather than just one person. John's thoughts?
Horrible. Worse. Morty's fine. But Rick, dude. They fucked up Rick so bad. He sounds
sounds
too
like
serious.
Mr.
Listen,
Krabs.
he sounds too serious. I don't know. He just sounds too robotic. Like I feel like it's AI. AI Rick.
ChatGPT.
That's it.
Jimmy,
ChatGPT
thoughts?
Rick. He probably
Thoughts,
didn't fucking see it.
His name
He's
ain't
probably
even
looking.
Probably
He's probably
listening to
watching it right now. No, so here's the thing that I really think the problem is that there's so much drama behind all of it now that if Rick and Morty season 7, like quality wise, if we forget about the voices, if we pretend the voices were the same and Justin Roiland was still the voice, I just don't think the stories are going to be as good as these. Because it's funny, I was on Hulu, I was watching season 1 episodes, season 2 episodes, season 3 episodes. I skipped all of season 4 and 5, and then I went back to 6. The only episode I watched from that was no, that's not even true. I watched the last episode of season 5, and I was like, yeah, I don't see an investment in here. I don't see anything that'll make me
What
want to
was
come
the
back to
last
this series.
Episode?
So the last episode of episode 6, I'm sorry, season 6 was, I think it was the Christmas one, wasn't it? Or was it? It was one of the episodes, and then the the cliffhanger is like, oh, hunting my nemesis, or he wants to hunt the guy who killed his wife and his daughter.
I still like it.
So
Hate the voices. I'll probably still watch it.
The only thing I don't like is the fact that they basically said, like, I don't know if you remember, like 3 or 4 months ago, I think, or maybe even longer, when all this like Roiland shit happened in April, they were saying how they weren't looking for for sound-alikes for Rick and Morty. Like they weren't trying to find impersonators. And I think you told me one of the TikTok people.
And they should have just hired that guy.
They reached out and he didn't like. I guess he didn't get the part right. That's what he updated.
Yep.
So, but then, like I think 2 months ago, I saw a news report and they said, "Oh, we're the Rick and Morty voices are gonna sound exactly like we're hiring sound-alikes." And then I'm just like, okay, why would you tell people you're not hiring sound-alikes and then you are? And then you tell us that you are. Like, that's just so stupid. Like, just say, oh, yeah, we're looking people that are sounding exactly like Rick and Morty, and we're not going to address it. If they just said that from the beginning, I don't think anybody would be as pissed off as they are now. So that's the only thing. The trailer overall, I think the concepts and ideas that they might possibly have in those episodes, I don't care. I'm probably going to watch it. I'm probably going to like a couple of good ones. There's probably going to be a couple duds in there. And I just think it's just going to keep going because Rick and Morty has like how many more seasons before for their contract? Like basically up to 100 episodes. So
they owed them 72 episodes. So minus 10. They owe them like 7 more seasons.
Exactly. So whether we like it or not, we're going to get a lot more Rick and Morty, and we're probably going to get it at a lot faster rate. So
hopefully,
yeah. I mean, I just think this might be a good season. We'll see. Yeah.
Good luck to them. That shit sucks.
The one thing that I hate though, this is the last thing. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. The one thing that I'm gonna feel like really bad about them, like about this, is that if this season like sucks, like every episode's a dud, like it's the worst season ever. Nobody likes any of the episodes. They're gonna blame it on it's because you guys didn't bring back Justin Roiland and he had a part in the show.
I don't even
the
think
showrunners.
No, people are just gonna say it sucks.
Yeah, but then they're gonna I just feel like that's gonna be one of the fucking opinions. Like, oh, well, when Justin Roiland came in, he did all the crazy voices and he made all these cool characters. And
yeah, well, it started sucking a while ago.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing the biggest thing because Justin Roiland didn't just voice Rick and Morty, he voiced a couple of the other characters. I think he voiced Mr. Meeseeks.
You're right.
So yeah, there's a lot of
Mr.
characters like they're side characters. Like they probably showed up like maybe 1 or 2 episodes. But like think about it, Evil Morty, all those people like that, like all of the alternate versions of Rick and Morty. That's all.
It's gonna sound so lame, dude.
So it is gonna. I do kind of wish they just went different. They should have just went different. They should have went like what they did with Solar Opposites, like you said. Like they should have just went completely different.
British voice, that'd be sick.
Yeah. Why not? Voice modulator.
Or Australian accent. Oh, they should have just done the fucking Australian voices from those the mini episodes.
Yeah, I know.
So many people had these ideas, and they probably were better.
That would have been sick, dude.
Or they should just made, no, never mind, because they have.
That would have been hysterical.
I was gonna say they should have just made like a whole nother fucking TV show, but they got fucking contracts to fulfill.
No.
All right, going into movie news, guys. Movie news time.
Now what?
So, there is a rumor that Christopher Nolan is directing the next James Bond. However, Christopher Nolan has apparently said that he wants to do a period piece James Bond movie. But who the fuck owns the James Bond movies? The company that owns them is
Sony.
BBC.
Oh, Warner Brothers. Idiots. So they want him to do a like a modern James Bond, just a modern James Bond.
There's been modern James Bonds. What the fuck are you talking about? Period piece.
No, that's what I'm saying. He wants to do a period.
He's just reading shit. I don't know.
He wants to do a period piece.
Yes, but Warner Brothers wants to do a modern.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like they want to keep them like a modern James Bond movies. Like the Daniel Craig ones.
There's too many of those.
I don't really care for James Bond.
Yeah, but I would if they set it in like a Western. Imagine a Western James Bond. That'd be sick. Or a fucking trying to think medieval. Can you imagine a medieval James Bond? He's a knight. Or like
Samurai, Edo period James
ooh,
Bond. Where he's a
Samurai
ninja.
James Bond.
He's
That'd
a
be
ninja.
sick, dude.
That'd be better.
Start the Bondverse.
The Bondverse.
They all converge. All the
So you're
James
saying
Bonds.
James Bond
so
son.
you're saying like they should just make these things stupid so people actually watch them. I think that's what you're trying to say. These
No,
need to be
I
the
mean it's still
stupidest things in the
popular.
world.
I'm just tired of the same fucking James Bond every couple of years. Tired of Daniel Craig. Tired of all the shitty villains. They just need to switch it up. And a period piece
Inspector
would
Gadget.
be sick. Inspector Gadget, James Bond.
Yeah.
I think that's why I like the Kingsman movies is because they're so like goofy and stupid.
Vampire
Like-
James Bond.
Zombie James Bond.
Zombie Bond. Come on, dude.
00Z.
Robot James Bond.
David.
Alien
License to
James Bond.
Die.
God James Bond.
God Bond.
Suicide Squad James Bond.
Godstop.
Avengers James Bond. Godstop Bond. No, I agree.
One-
Pirate James Bond? Dude, that'd be sick. A James Bond set in pirate era? That'd be fucking sick.
What organization?
The
I
Great
guess
Pirate Era?
fucking literally England. He's just killing pirates. Yeah, just gets a fucking. You know, it'd be funny.
No,
if
he's
it
a
wasn't
pirate.
even-
He's a pirate.
Oh, he's a pirate. Okay, no, maybe
James
he's
Bond's a pirate.
he's
It's
an
a period
undercover pirate.
piece. You're talking period
Yeah,
piece. No, he's a
an undercover
pirate.
pirate.
Maybe he's an assassin pirate or something like that. And he's from
Mercenary.
007.
So warlord James Bond.
Stupid.
Samurai.
Oh yeah, Japanese.
Like
James
feudal
Bond.
feudal Japan, period piece, James Bond. James Bond.
Still a white guy. Still a British guy.
Yeah, he still
Still has a British
he has his silenced pistol and he's just in the fucking in Japan.
That's what I'm saying.
Japan.
No, he's a fucking,
fucking
ninja.
time traveler.
Yeah, dude, time traveling James Bond. I mean, Christopher Nolan already made Tenet, so
There you go.
okay.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Warner Brothers.
James Nolan. Come on. You want another fucking shitty James Bond with another shitty Adele song? Come on. Switch it up.
It's actually really good though. That's a good song.
When the sky falls.
What if they got Eminem to do the next James Bond song? That'd be kind of good.
That's stupid. That's dumb as fuck.
He already did a
Venom!
Venom. He already did a Venom one. Yeah.
They just use that song.
Pretty good.
Huh?
They just use the same song. Yeah. All right. So the way I want to cap off these top 5 news is we talk about fan news, and since we did talk about Kinnikuman and Ultimate Muscle, do you guys remember that one song that Kid Muscle used to sing before he eats this like delicious beef and whatever the fuck it was, like rice and beef? I don't know. It always looked good when he fucking had it. So,
Fighting Fuda.
He's saying a song.
no, we're not talking about Foxbox. So yeah, he would always talk about like he's eating his rice with like beef. Here, I think I have the lyrics right here. Give me a minute here. Kid Muscle beef song. Let me see if I can find it. Kid Muscle. Song.
All right, I'm about to listen to it.
Yep, I found it, dude. Someone on Genius fucking typed them out.
Jesus.
With my rice, I like to have some cow, cow, cow. It tastes so very good, I don't know how. It's my favorite form of
Please
chow,
don't
chow,
sing that.
chow, ow, ow. Eat now. Yeah, that's the song. It's a good ass song. But
That's
this
fucking
guy, so we got this guy from TikTok, Pranzoa Kanoa, who actually remakes the recipe that of his favorite dish, and I just wanted to show the video. We have it up there.
Beef and rice.
So, yeah, it's just rice and beef. Cow beef, how. So yeah, he makes the recipe. He also makes a bunch of like recipes from like other anime.
Anime and
they
shit.
They look pretty accurate to the
Maybe
food
this
in
does
the
look
anime,
good.
in the shows. Yeah, it does look pretty good.
Sanji. Does he cook Sanji dishes?
I'm sure he does, but you can check him out. His TikTok name is Pranzoa Kanoa. Don't worry, I'm going to put that on the screen anyway, so whatever. But yeah, take a look at his other work. So great to see, people doing stuff like that, the fans doing stuff like that. But this will conclude our top 5 news. Do you guys have any other closing thoughts?
Shrek 2 is the best movie ever made.